Hi, Peter. Thank you so much for having us here at the
It's
Meadows
my pleasure.
Preschool today. So what we'd like to hear about, if you could tell us how the organization and your clients have been impacted by the pandemic and how you face some of those challenges.
Yeah, so obviously we were one of the organizations that the governor chose to shut down at the very beginning, and we had entered entirely new territory at that point. I had been involved in a lot of schools in my day, but we had never had that situation. We were closed for 3 months at the beginning. We chose to continue paying all our faculty their full pay as well as their benefits during that time. And fortunately, with the PPP loan at the end, we were able to cover all of that. So the faculty were excited to get back when we opened up in June. June 15th was our reopening date. And we started up our summer program pretty much on time. We opened up with a lot of restrictions in place, so the classes were half size and the teachers were masked at that point and still are to this day. So we've made a lot of adjustments to what we do, but our whole goal is really to supply services to children, and we wanted to make sure that our school was there for them. And the biggest goal that we had during all of this was making sure that their experience in school was not affected by the pandemic in any way. Many of the families had to experience how we were doing things differently. We shortened our hours a little bit. We made our classes smaller, so there were some people that chose not to return, and we were capable of making the classes smaller. But on the whole, the experience for the children was really our main focus. And we were significantly affected and have been to this day financially. We currently still run at a loss a year later, which is pretty significant for us. So we do a lot of grant writing, and fortunately, people have been extremely helpful to us over the past year, and in no small part your organization.
Oh, thank you. So Peter, could you share a story of resilience that you've experienced through this last pandemic?
Yeah, sure. We are here at the Meadows, which is Meadows Preschool, which is located right in the center of the Gosling Meadows neighborhood. And it's a satellite of our regular program. So they get all the good things that happen here that are the same things that are happening in our main program. Their outreach to the community is really a remarkable part of our COVID story. And the way that the whole school has become a real part of Gosling Meadows. And the individual peoples here, who obviously have been experiencing COVID in their own way, have really been thankful that the school has been reaching out to them on a pretty regular basis. The kids walk through the neighborhood, they do things like bring them Valentine's, invite them to the St. Patrick's Day breakfast, and those types of things. And the people are really thankful. It's not just the families who send their kids here either. And by the way, the scholarships that will come from the grant that you folks are giving us will be absolutely essential to not only the children who get the great education, but also the parents who are capable of continuing their careers. And really, that liberty of being able to continue what they're doing, attend job training programs, continue with their work, that's really liberating to them. So that it's a benefit not only for the children, but also for the adults too.
Well, thank you so much for what you do for Seacoast families, and the Seacoast Women's Giving Circle is very proud and very happy that we were able to support your efforts in supporting your families.
Well, thank you so much from all of us here at the school.